Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. This is a combination video, tips and tricks, and at the same time showing off the new shooter I've made. G10 core, cedar scales. You can see even the sunlight's gleaming off it. I thought I had a spot there for a second. And then obviously all the wood has been pressure treated or stabilized, whatever you want to call it. This is some leftover oak, I believe it was. Yeah, it was oak. You'll remember the spalted oak shooters I made. Little bitty shorties. I think they were miniature little plinkers. Anyway, this was the leftover, after you cut it all out, there was an end. So I used that on here. There's black G10, thin layer there, thick layer there. Now somebody once asked me, and you pick up tips and tricks from all over the place. I tell everybody to watch everything, do everything, try everything, as far as fabricating goes. But one trick I learned, they said, Dan, how do you keep the slingshots fresh, looking nice, etc., etc., etc. And, there's all kinds of oils out there you can apply to the wood ones. You can apply WD-40 to G10 if you want. Stinks a little afterwards. But what I found, this is what we call a chamois. For those who don't know, it's a really thin, really soft piece of leather that you quite frequently use to dry your car. At least that's what it was used. They're getting a little hard to find because people get all bent out of joint because, it's leather, it's animal skin of some sort. It's treated to be very soft. You can usually find it in the automotive detailing section, and they have just whatever you want to call it, a hint of oil left in them from the tanning and the processing process, and it works incredible to bring a shine back out on a slingshot because it's so soft. It's meant to bring a shine onto your car finish. You wipe down your car and you wipe it with this. You take the worst of the water off, you wipe it with this. Your car sparkles. It does the same thing for slingshots, as long as you haven't. Now, obviously, if you've let a slingshot or a knife or anything go too far, where it's just got really bad patina on it or buildup of grime and dirt, I've gone as far as having to sand some of them, starting at 600, 800 grit again to get them cleaned up. But if you just, if you got a really fancy slingshot and you just want to keep up with it, about once a month, depending on how much you use it and how dirty you get it, how quick you get fingerprints all over it, just have one of these handy, and just while you're watching TV at night or while you're doing something, just rub it down. And look at the incredible shine it'll put on the thing. You see it? And you see the shine? Now that's on top of me polishing it, obviously, but every time I get done polishing something, you can see, I wipe it down with this. You can see there's a few marks. Because no matter what, there's a little polish dust on it and everything, and this just takes that off. You can actually, if you read about these, you can actually throw them in the wash and wash them up. Now, the more you wash them, obviously there's less oil in them. Sometimes the secret then is to put a little like Old English oil on a wood slingshot, rub it all around with this, and then it gets a little bit of oil back on this thing and use it again. But yeah, this is what I use, and it brings quite a shine out on them. Anyway, here's the new one. The only thing I got left to do on it is to go downstairs and burn the logo on it. Anyway, hope you guys like it, and tips and tricks. Hope it works for you. Take care.